Victor Garber has impressed me over and over again across multiple series, but I have to say, I never knew he had such a good singing voice. And welcome back to the heart of the stories we tell. And today's episode is Legends of Tomorrow, Episode 2, JSA. And oh, I so want to just geek out about the JSA, but first I just want to talk about theme for a minute. The theme of tonight's episode is what is your ability, and how does it interact with those around you? And when you talk about superhero shows, it's easy enough to think, well, what's your superpower? But in reality, it's something we all need to deal with. What is your strength? What is your weakness? Can your friends complement your strengths and weaknesses? How about your coworkers? If someone's really analytical, do they have someone that can make a quick decision by them? Maybe do people work better when opposites attract? So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. Okay, now it's time to freak out. Oh my god, the Justice Society was so awesome. Since I was a little kid, the idea of seeing a superhero team fully formed on the screen, just totally everything I ever wanted to see. And totally this is it. I mean, it's not the Justice League or the Avengers, but the Justice Society is by far still one of my top 5 favorite superhero teams. And they did it perfectly. In fact, they did it as well as I would expect an MCU movie to be for the Avengers. They fought as a team, they were perfectly organized, and you know what? Those powers were awesome. However, like I said last week, we have a problem with awesome. Last week I called Firestorm the most powerful member of the team, and the fact that that meant having to ground him. Well, this week Obsidian and Stargirl had the exact same problem. In show, we didn't get a full explanation of their powers, but in the comics, Stargirl might as well be Green Lantern. Her powerful cosmic rod has the ability to do just about anything she wills, and Obsidian's the same, except only with shadow powers. Now, that's an oversimplification, to say the least. However, both of them are very powerful in their own right, and could have ended this crisis pretty much on their own. The Atom White Canary and Citizen Steel all kinda go through the same arc this week, and it doesn't seem like it at first. However, we'll start with Ray. Ray went through the fact that people looked at him and said, well, you're not really a superhero. You're just some rich kid playing with toys. Then we're going to go to White Canary. And you know what? It was obvious she should be team commander from the beginning, but she's just a girl. Then we're going to go to Citizen Steel. And obviously he doesn't have a place on the team, because he doesn't even have any powers or training. All he is a historian. Remember at the beginning of this video when I said that the theme was what are your strengths and weaknesses? Well, here it is. What makes you a hero? Well, this isn't a show about doctors or lawyers. This is a show about superheroes. So, of course, you know what all of their strengths are? They're heroes. So at the end of the day, they just had to find out what made them heroic. All in all, episode 202 is probably going to go down as one of my favorites forever. And you know why? Because Justice Society. Man, seeing that whole team together. Really, I didn't even need a story this week. It could have just been them fighting all week and it would have been awesome. However, I was disappointed in one regard, and that is that I have to say goodbye to a friend that I was hoping was going to get better screen time. Our man passes in this episode, and you know what? It's kind of annoying, because, well, we had a supervillain who was powered by a Miracola drug. In Arrow, we have Miracolo being a residue left over from World War II, and our man is where Mirakuru comes from. Miracola, to be exact. That's his power set in the comics. And we got no explanation of if he had powers or not. No use of the Hour of Power at all. So I'm hoping time travel fixes that, and I hope we see him later in this season. However, I doubt he'll be the last death. Because, let's face it, Professor Zoom / Reverse Flash is pretty badass. And it's kinda hard to stop someone like that. I was kind of surprised that the villain that was introduced this week, though, died so easily. Captain Nazi is actually a Captain Marvel villain from back when he was in his own universe, the Fawcett comics. However, he was brought into DC Comics a few times, and anyone that can go up against a Superman-level hero definitely deserves to take on a whole team of heroes. And credit where credit's due. They didn't fall back on some other explanation for World War II. Unlike Captain America, they fought Nazis. And I have to say that's one of my big problems with the MCU, the fact that Captain America fought Hydra instead of Nazis in World War II. All in all, I'm impressed with episode 2, and I have to say that I'm looking forward to the next episode too. Going back into ancient Japan is going to be an interesting setting for them, especially without their tech. I can hardly wait to see how they use their superpowers, though. And you know White Canary is going to totally kick ass. Can I just say I think I'm in love? So for now, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community, and then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.